big of a deal you are for the league?
It's funny because people say that, and it really doesn't resonate on me until a year like this year where people knows it's Dwyane's last year. People wondering if it's going to be my last year, and then I have all these guys who I have so much respect for around this league asking me for my jersey. Which is crazy because it's like you know I don't have many friends around this league. People know I pretty much keep my circle tight. But you got guys coming out of their shell who I've competed against at the highest level. Didn't go out my way to be nice to these guys at all. But they have the ultimate respect for me as they see it coming towards the end that they reach out and they ask me for my jersey. So it's starting to dawn on me more and more. The respect that I have around this league, the things that I've accomplished, and you know for me, I'm a person that never really reflects. I always look forward. What's next? Keep my head down. Keep pushing. Keep moving. But at some point, I will have time to reflect on the things that I've accomplished and be proud of those things.
You say you're not contemplating retirement. How many years in your mind you have left?
Um, I mean, it's not that every summer is just I take time and I think about it, and I have opportunity to sit down with Nick Harrison and the organization, and we have those conversations. For me, my body and my mind is still sharp, but we have this thing here we call culture, and we take it really seriously, man. The culture was passed from Alonzo and guys like that to me, and it's very important that I make sure that culture is handled the right way as I pass it along to the next generation. So I'm gonna be here as long as it takes for these guys to have the culture and continue to continue to just pass that culture along, like those guys pass it along to me. Um, it's real, it's real. The culture can either it can make you or, what I'm saying, it can break you. Our culture is not for everybody, but the guys that are part of this culture end up being part of a championship DNA at some point. So, for me, it's not about me right now. For me, it's just transforming and transmitting and pushing that culture into the next generation. And when those guys fully understand what this culture is about, then I think my job will be done.
Last thing, if there's one word, I know you've probably heard this a million times. I know it's a tough question. One word to describe Dwyane Wade and what he's meant for the NBA. What would that be?
Uh, what he's meant for the NBA. Oh,
Means for the
what he
NBA.
means for the NBA. Oh, whoa. Um, a great example. He's a great example for this league, on and off the basketball court with not only the things he's been able to accomplish as a basketball player on the court, but the way he's carried himself on the court, his true professionalism on the court. And then off the court, family man, businessman, he's ventured out into so many different things. So, if you're a young player or if you're anybody and you want to try to look at somebody to set an example and somebody that you might want to follow, he's definitely a great example to follow.
Thanks, man. All the best.